Was goody from me, yeah. Good morning. It's Friday morning. Sipping on the best brew around. My guys from Ryan's Coffee House be producing from SoFlo. Best month coffee out there. Appreciate those guys for taking care of me. Second week, volume 2, second edition of the 5-minute round with the spinoff series, the Mexican Muscle Analysis, aka the MMA show. Used to be on ICan'tFindMyLighter.com. Now we're doing these little segments right here from my team page. MFT MMA to MFT Cartel, you already know what it is. So we're going to jump right into it. We got 5 minutes. We're going to set that timer and get it vamos, huh? What's too much? What's not enough? What are you doing in your days as a fighter, as a professional athlete, whether you're in rugby or a football player or a fighter like myself? As I've gone through this 15-year journey, you know, there was times when I would train my ass off, as I always do. Win fights, lose fights, ride the roller coaster. After 15 years, this is how it went. Amateur, 15-0, never touched. Turned pro, went 2-4. Called my wife, manager now, said what I gotta do. Well, you gotta drop down to 45. Gotta get into a real gym and you gotta move. All right, move. Fight 2 contender fights for the NAAFS. After that, fight for a world title. Little setback. Go on a 6-fight win streak. Build my team. Start my team. This is our 10th year running this year. I went on a 9-fight losing streak. My team went on like a 30-fight win streak. So there's been a couple times in the roller coaster of the career when I've had to sit back, take what I have in front of me and analyze it and see where we're going to be at. What do we got to do to get to the next level or to get these wins back? So, as most of you know, you see my last fight, controversy, win on his part, whatever. Got hit in the nuts 4 times. I don't play by flags. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if I didn't do enough to finish that fight, then that's on me. Check the rankings, check Tapology next Wednesday, and you're going to see that change. Why? Because there's rules to the game. So if you don't play by the rules, then you don't move up. All right? So let's take things how it is. I'm now on a 4-fight win streak, minus a short notice title fight, minus the Dana White Contender Series fight right there. Minus those 2 fights, I'm doing what I said I did when I was going to come back. Win out and get into the UFC. I'm on that way. I just talked to my boy yesterday. He's like, man, bro, you're on a streak, bro. You're streaking. Like, you're putting together some wins. But when it comes down to it, that controversy right there in that last win, that don't sit right. So I came back during the time period that I was taking off after that fight. I really dove into my training. I said, how do we get better? What am I not doing? What can I do more of? Listen, I train my ass off 3 to 4 times a day. I strength condition 3 to 4 times a week. I get my runs in, I get my diet in, I get my water in. There's not much more I can do except for expand this. I've broken my training down even more, and this is where the topic comes in. What's too much? What's not enough? Physically, I'm Game Boy. I've never lost a fight from physical things. Getting knocked out or getting caught isn't a physical thing. I've never gone into a fight and gotten handled. Even the only fight that I really lost versus David Onama, who, mind you, fought me and then went to the UFC, 3 fights and he's main event. That nigga's doing his shit. Hats off to that. But even the only real motherfucker that handled me, there's only one of those in 60-some fights. I think I'm doing my job. So, having said that, I'm down to 8 seconds. It's all about what you do in the between times to expand this. This is a mental game. This is not a physical game. I don't care what anybody says. It's not a physical thing. I'm losing because I'm losing close fights because of the mental game. So I've dove into my training the past month, and I've really just honed down on all those little things of what I'm doing. How we train is everything. If you want to make it to the top, fights like that and even higher. When I go down to the lower levels, like even like a WFC who I just fought for, or the Ohio Combat League, those are lower level to me. I blow through those guys. Even on the last fight, you play by the rules, that's a unanimous decision. I promise you, if you put those numbers up, he's going to be all red, and I've got double-digit numbers to his single-digit. Y'all just seen it in the Brandon Moreno fight. Mental. We both fought the fight with broken hand. How do you mentally overcome those things in a fight? Dive into your training. Expand this, not this. So that's what it's all about, the mental part of the game. Have a good weekend, everybody. Vamos.